Well, hello. Today is the 19th of March, and it's the time of year when on our allotment site we all receive our invoices or payment requests, call it what you like. I pay for my plot this year. I'm paying a little bit more than I paid last year, and I'm paying £31.48, and to me that is absolutely excellent value for money, absolutely superb. A breakdown of that is there's obviously a land rent. We also pay a water charge. We are quite lucky in that we have got mains water on site. We pay a £5 association fee, and also we pay a brown bin or garden waste fee with regards collection of those from off the council. Obviously our sort of garden waste is mainly weeds, especially on our site, because it is an absolute massive mare's tail more than anything. But yeah, it's I think it's gone up to £11. They measure our plots in roods, and it's gone up to £11 a rood, and I've got 1.5 roods. I know those of you that know, I mean, I haven't got a clue what that is in feet and inches or meters or whatever, and to be perfectly honest, I'm not particularly that bothered. But I do know that on video on YouTube my plot doesn't look very big. Now, a friend of mine has told me this. He came round with me one day, and he looked and he was, wow, he says, this is a lot bigger than it looks on YouTube. And I suppose it does. I mean, they say the camera never lies, but hey ho. But yes, I've as I say, I've had me in fact I've paid it. I went and did that yesterday, so that's out the way. In this video I've got a little bit of seed sowing to do. I'm going to do me tomatoes. I've been buying some kit, and I've also got something to show you that's brand new, but it's 3 years old. So work that one out. So I'll stop waffling and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Right, I was saying about some new kit. Well, there it is. Handy seeder. I know there's other ways of handling very small seeds, and to be perfectly honest, I've never really had any real problems with them, but I saw this and I thought, I think it was about £3, and I thought I'll buy one and we'll try it. I'm going to use it when I do my brassicas, which will may probably be later this week, I don't know. But I thought ideal little bit of kit. It's basically unscrew the bottom, put the seed in, and then with it being spring loaded, it just, you literally click through to allow a seed to drop one at a time as you sow them into your compost. But I've seen them a few times and always ummed and ahed and thought, I wonder. And I've seen other varieties, but I saw this and I thought, at that price, that's not bad. I'm going to get me one. So I will let you know how I get on with the new little bit of kit. Right, next little bit of kit that I want to show you. This is the bit of kit that I said is brand new, or it's brand new to me, but it's 3 years old. I'll stop waffling and I'll show you. And voila, I got myself a new potting bench. I'll show you the box. It's probably easier there we go, there's the box. It's from Aldi, and I bought it, as you can see with the dust, I bought it about 3 years ago, and kept on, oh yes, I'll change my bench, and I never did. It's got drawers in it, a couple of drawers on there, the shelf at the bottom that I've put seed trays and so on in. So with me changing this bench, it's meant I've had a bit of a sort out and cleared one or two things out. Let me spin you around. Yeah, I've had a bit of a sort out. I was amazed at what seed trays and pots I'd got, and some of them were in tatters. I don't really know why I've saved them. It's like, why have you got that? You know, a multi-cell seed tray, and a lot of them were broken. I'm like, what? So needless to say, there's a couple of black bin liners full of various bits and bobs, different detritus, shall we say, that is going to find its way off up to the tip. But yeah, I'm very pleased with this. It went together very easily, no real problems whatsoever. And I suppose if I was so minded, I could have probably stained it or painted it before I put it together. I mean, there's nothing stopping me from doing that now really, because I've only got to take them few things off and I could get and treat it. But we'll see how we go. And it's on blocks. You can probably see that it's on some blocks, which the other one was on anyway. It's brought this up a little higher, which means that I'm not bending over so much to when I'm doing my seed sowing. So yeah, nice little bit of kit I bought some years ago. Right, I've got a little bit of a sowing job to do. I'm going to do me tomatoes, get them started. I had a look in me records for last year, and I started them on the 20th of March. Today's the 19th, so we will crack on accordingly. And I'm doing Sweet Million. Done those a few times before. These are a fantastic little tomato, little cherry tomato that when I come out here to harvest, shall we just say that there's not as many go into the house as I've picked, because you just take them off, boom, take them off, boom. They are lovely, really are nice. Highly recommend doing those, definitely. Another one that I'm doing that I've done before, Crimson Crush. These are a blight resistant variety, producing sort of standard sized, you know, your normal sized tomato. Again, I get good harvest off those, and the fact that they're blight resistant always helps, so we're doing them again. And then I'm doing something different this time round as well. I'm doing Cocktail Crush. Now these are very much like the Crimson Crush. I believe they produce the same sort of size tomato, but I've never done them before, and I thought, well, they're blight resistant, so that's got to be good. So we're giving those a go as well. So I'm going to get and sort out some seed trays. What I'm looking at doing is I'm going to just use these small trays. It says 10 seeds in each pack, so I'm going to use these small trays, space the seeds out in these. They will go into the house, they'll go into propagators, they will have a little bit of bottom heat to help them germinate, and then we'll see how they go from there. So I'm going to get and sort myself out some compost. I'll probably bring you back when I'm doing the very last tray of these because I'm going to end up doing six trays like this, and I don't want to bore you to death by showing you every single one, so I'll probably bring you back as I'm just finishing off the last tray. Right, last lot of the tomatoes. The compost is Jack's Magic. It has been sieved. It's gone through a seed riddle, just to make sure that we're using some really nice fine compost. Simple as that, really. Make sure it's really good stuff. The last lot that I'm doing is my last lot of Cocktail Crush. So before anything else, we'll put the label in. I've had on average 12 seeds per pack. On the front it says 10, but I've had 12. Let's have a look. There might be some more in here yet, but we're just dropping them in, quite even spaced. Now there's 10 there, but let's just split the pack, because this is how I found out I've got more. Yeah, there's another one there, that's it. So there's 11 there. Now I'm just touching them to make sure that they are down and in good contact with the compost. Then we're using a bit of vermiculite to cover them over. And then I'm just giving it a bit of a tap, make sure the vermiculite is down, no air gaps, and then quick spray, just hit it quickly like that. What that's done, that's just dampened down the vermiculite. If it had gone straight in and blast, there's a good chance it'd have blown the vermiculite off these. So now that's nicely damp, we'll actually get and water them. Give them a good watering. I'll then show you what I'm going to do with them with regards to them going in the house. There we go, that's them. So here's one I made earlier. That is the other cocktail, yeah. So what I'm doing is they will go into there. They're both Cocktail Crush. We will then put a lid on, and I'm going to do that with all of them. They will then, that will give me 3 of these slightly larger seed trays, and then they will go into the house and go on the heat mats, and we'll see what sort of germination we get this year. Well, that's it for this one. Thank you all very much for watching. It really is very much appreciated. Please like, comment, subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe if you've come across my channel and wondering what this subscription things is, just click on the subscription button and job's done. Simple as that. Today is the 22nd of March. You saw me do those tomatoes, and that was on the 19th. Well, this morning when I got up and had a look, they are starting to germinate. They're just starting to break through. So, so I'm quite pleased about that. And I've just taken delivery today as well of some tomato. Something I've never tried before, and I'm going to I'm not going to show you, but I'm going to sow them as well. And they're a tomato called Spunzillo Vesuvirano. There you go. You decipher that, but that's what I'm going to have a go at. Basically, they are tomatoes that are about the size of a blackcurrant. Story behind it is that my wife and I went to a garden centre not many miles away from here. We decided to have something to eat while we were there, and the meal came with a salad, and these tomatoes were on that salad. At first the pair of us looked at each other. What are these? And then I said, oh, it's tomato, because I wasn't too sure what they were. Needless to say, I couldn't get them from the garden centre as such, but thanks to the good old Tinterweb, got online and bang, I've now got them. There's 20 seeds in there, so I'm doing a couple of them trays and just putting 10 in each, and we'll see how they go. So as I say, once again, thank you all very much for watching. It is very much appreciated. So until the next time, be good, look after each other, and I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ra a bit.